Many people think that I need to find my passion. You don't need passion. Passion doesn't make you money. Simple as that. Business is about doing things which you are not comfortable with, which people can't do, but you do it, and that's why you get paid for it.
Absolutely.
If you have a supportive wife who can take risk with you, who says that, okay, let's do it no matter what, I think you will end up building a very big business. So I think after marriage, especially for men, what I've seen is they either grow massively big or they don't grow.
The most important thing that will decide is depends on how you play as a team, especially when you're married.
Imagine like you want to achieve something, you want to start something, that the person doesn't believe in you. As a personal experience of me being married, I think it's the best decision I've ever taken. Okay, and people tell that, oh, you're married, you don't have peace. They're absolutely wrong. Imagine if all the digital marketers stop working for next 3 months. The revenues of the business will just fall like anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a common man now. I'm a working professional. I have no clue about digital business. I've never done digital business in my life. How do I start?
What kind of problem do you want to solve? And I feel for a business, it's not about consciously sitting and thinking, I want to start a business. What business to start? That means you're still not ready for business.
Correct.
Understand, capture the market, get as good as them, and then you become better as them.
So today we have along with us Karthik Naidu, who is the founder of SaaS Universe. All of you have been hearing about AI business. And if you are one of those people who are really curious about how you can build an AI-based digital business, and this is what the podcast you must be, listening to this. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you, Karthik, for being here. So we have got a different type of podcast. We heard about Karthik calling Karthik. Now we have got Karthik speaking with Karthik now in the podcast.
So thank you so much, Karthik. I've heard about all your good work about Infinity, the concept what you teach. So thanks for having me here. I'm very excited to share about the AI and digital business, how it's transforming in next 10 years. Okay,
Amazing.
So let's go deep into that.
Amazing. Thank you, Karthik. And very interesting. I'm going to start with this question, right? By profession, you are an advocate, correct? So
Right.
what made you to become, to get into a digital business? There is no link actually.
Absolutely. I think most of us know that what we study, we don't become that, right? So we study something else and we end up starting a profession of something else. So while I was studying third year law, I clearly knew that maybe practicing was not something that I want to do.
Okay.
So still I believe in completing education. So I'm not a person who's against education. So I would say that it requires some kind of a focus for you. And there are places which is very valuable for education as well.
Correct.
Let's say that in the government, you want to be at a position where you want to impact more people, your qualification will play a role there. And that's why my mom is also an advocate. So she told me that you start with law and you complete it. So I finished 5 years law. I also enrolled into the Bar Council, that's Karnataka Bar Council. And I can be a practicing advocate right now. But once I was enrolled, that's where I realized that I want to go towards more which I like to do. Any profession. So the profession was about business, being in entrepreneurship. So I started off as an educationist. I started school, and after going into schools, expanding it to over 30 branches, that's where I realized, okay, now every business is driven by digital.
Yes.
Every business works towards marketing. It works on sales. So that's where the passion began. And the coaching space, then online space, went completely deeper into it. And today, I think in 10 years into what vertical that I've got into is nowhere connected to what I studied. Okay, but that's the beauty about life and profession.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you for sharing this because, one of the things that we do is how we can get any professional as a common man, how they can get into this digital business and they can be an entrepreneur as they proceed. And I don't think so there is anybody who's better than you because you're coming from a completely different background.
Right.
So that means anybody can do it, right? That's
Absolutely.
what you're saying.
Absolutely. So the number one thing I always tell is about you just need to have the conviction that what you really want.
Yeah.
Because everything is accessible today. I'm talking even before AI came in or ChatGPT came in, the life was very hard.
Yes.
Right. So if you wanted to learn about maybe how to start a business, you had to go research a lot of books. You need to ask people.
Yes.
People had to share information. So the information was very valuable then. But right now, any information you need is just a click of one button.
Yes.
You can ask AI and it's going to give you in just like about 30 seconds your entire research. So that's the kind of information access we have. The only differentiators will be you knowing it versus doing it. If you're able to do it, that's what the difference is. So taking action, making it work is what will differentiate you in this fast moving world.
Amazing. Thank you. Now, Karthik, a lot of people who come to me, they come with this question. Karthik, I want to become financially free, but I'm already working and I don't know. Should I quit the business right now and should I start it? Should I do it along with my job? These are the common questions that I keep getting, from the people. Now, for those people, let's say I'm a software engineer right now, or any professional for that matter, and I'm in the, let's say, around 30s or probably anywhere between, I'm just getting started, 25 to 30. If I'm in that age range, what I should be doing?
Fantastic. I think that's a great question because that's what we call as like the working professionals, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So anybody who's in between 25 to 30 or just getting started, right? So it's okay to be in a job for some time to make sure that you get that experience. It's not for the money or the salary,
Yeah.
but it's about learning that skills.
Correct.
So also I would prefer if I was in working. By the way, I've never worked in a job because the moment I finished education, I knew I wanted to do business and I just got into business.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, I've not drawn a salary apart from my own company. Okay,
So
when I got started, first thing I had nothing to lose. Right? Imagine I have no financial income there.
Yeah.
So when I don't have any income, there's no pressure.
Correct.
But once somebody starts getting that salary, right? Now that's exactly like a comfort.
Correct.
Now you know that for 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh, whatever is coming in, you kind of set your life according to that income.
Yeah.
So you probably have a mobile phone, you have a bike, or probably you have a small EMI that's going on. So you commit yourself for that income coming in. And that's one of the biggest reasons people can't escape. Right? I read this beautiful book even from Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
So in that, the first chapter, it talks about the rich don't work for money.
Correct.
Right? And that the two boys who work and the rich dad man tells them that I will teach you everything about finance. And he starts teaching them and he never pays them.
Yeah.
So after a couple of weeks, then Robert gets like upset and he goes and tells that you're exploiting children and you're not even paying. And he asks like, okay, how much do you want to get paid? Will that be okay with you? He says, yeah, that's going to be okay. And you can pay me because I'm working really hard. That's where he teaches him a lesson saying that the rich dad, that if at all you start taking this money right now, you will never be able to become an entrepreneur. Because you'll get into comfort zone by taking that money. And if you want to become rich, the first thing is about you should not work for money in the beginning stages.
Right.
So if you can work without money for the longest time, that's where you actually build a business. So anybody who's starting early have that big advantage. As long as you don't commit to too many things. You just pass out of college. Don't get into commitments of like buying a phone, getting EMI, buying a bike, getting into EMI.
No EMIs.
That's the biggest trap that you get into in the initial stages. If you can hold on that for about 3 years. I know it's very exciting to do that. Even if I'm
iPhone.
there, iPhone we want to have a bike. But the point is, if you want to really look at a long term, I think the young working professionals who get started, all you need to do is about acquire skills very, very fast. You need to be a company which is moving 10 times faster than the MNCs. Wow. It's not about getting a job in the biggest MNC, but it's about being in a company which is fast growing 10 times than MNC.
Which can move fast.
Exactly.
The growth is there.
And you should be able to see decision making. Like in a multinational company, in a multinational company, you don't have access to the boardrooms.
Correct.
You don't have access to what people are deciding. But when you join a startup which is already doing well, I'm not talking about like brand new people who get started, but at least who's doing about 5-10 lakhs of income or revenue as a company. Now, if you're a part of these kind of businesses, you will be a part of all departments.
Correct.
You
all
get
in one. You have to work in all the areas. Yes.
Exactly. Even if you just understand how the business works, you acquire the knowledge of how it is. And this gives you an idea that if at all you want to go and start, you can do that in beginning stages. That's perfect. You have nothing to lose. But if you're above 30,
about that, next interesting question. Thank you for picking the next one.
If you're above 30, then it is going to be slightly little harder because by 30 you would have already been ready. Either you're married or you're looking to get married, and responsibility comes in. Okay, no matter what, the man of the family is working. Though we have many women working today, but still, like if you keep on the perspective of a man, then let's say he's on a profession, so his earning is extremely important for the family.
Correct.
Right. So if the income is important, you can look at it in a way that you can't take a risk immediately.
Correct.
Because you just got married. Let's say you have a kid, okay, and then their education, their other things.
They've already taken apartment loan also. Nowadays, people
Right.
get into that as well. Yeah.
Yes, it's not wrong. I would never say that it's wrong to buy an apartment, but I think it's all based on your income.
Correct.
Right? Financial planning is something that matters the most.
Correct.
And if you're in 30s, then you want to start a business, it's slightly riskier because you're just getting married and people are looking for stable jobs. And even if you want to like get an arranged marriage done, no matter
They'll
what,
ask you.
yeah, in India they will ask you, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? What's your income? What's your future plans?
Yeah.
What's your profession? Nothing wrong about it. That's how the culture is. And when they ask you those kind of questions, you can't say that I'm just going to start a business, right? That's
Yeah.
going to be risky.
Yeah.
So that could be one of the reasons if you're in 30, if you keep that aside and you make your mind like I'm in 28 to 32,
You
I'm going to,
suggest us to start the business after the marriage?
depends on your wife.
On a lighter note.
Depends on your wife.
Yeah, depends on the wife.
Right, so if you have a supportive wife who can take risk with you, who says that okay, let's do it no matter what, I think you will end up building a very big business. Example is Sudha Murthy and Narayan
Narayan
Murthy.
Murthy, yeah.
Right, what a beautiful story they have.
Yes.
Right, he just got started with a business opportunity after he got married,
Yeah, yeah,
but
absolutely.
they both made it so big today, and they stand as a biggest example what
Lighthouse.
exactly
For
what
everybody.
a couple can really like go and achieve.
Yes.
So I think after marriage, the one thing either, especially for men, what I've seen is they either grow massively big or they either they don't grow.
They don't grow. Okay.
This is what I've been observing, what we are looking around it. There's nothing to do with the person or the wife, but I think your family support is extremely important, especially your spouse.
Yeah.
It could be either husband or wife. It's
Wife,
both the
yes.
cases. Let's say a woman is in a job, so her career also depends on the men she marries to. So both of their careers are interdependent. So you need to understand how do you play as a team rather than a solo,
Correct.
right? Because I don't want to mention, but I've seen people playing a lot of solo.
Correct.
Right? They think that I am bigger, I have this promotion.
Ego will come in.
Yeah, ego comes in and they're like, I can do so much, I can get this promotion, I do this. So I think it's not about I, it's about we.
We, yes.
Okay, there's a lot of things to let go, especially in marriage. And I think as a personal experience of me being married, I think it's the best decision I've ever taken. Okay, and people tell that, oh, you're married, you don't have peace. They're absolutely wrong. I can tell you, I'm the most peaceful person on this
Happy
earth
person.
living.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have the best wife. She understands so much. She's supportive. So I think it's about setting the expectation with them very clearly.
Absolutely.
Right? At the same time, you need to be very lucky.
Absolutely. I also had the same experience, right? After my marriage, only my business actually took out. That's good. Took over.
So
Yeah.
awesome. So it depends like at what stage you are. So I think it plays a very important role as spouse. So if you can play as a team, both of you, one person is going and hunting out there. The other person is either taking care of few things or both of you go hunting. Both of you share responsibilities. You need to have clarity with it.
Clarity, yes.
There's nothing good or bad about it. It doesn't mean that, let's say, husband is earning and wife is like taking care of the home. It's not bad. I
It's
mean,
also good. I mean, it's a
absolutely.
full-time job. It's not easy. Yeah.
yeah, more than that, more than a job, I would feel like it's about the contribution to the family.
Yes.
Right? So your home can be happy, how you look after, how you stay. But if you find the necessity that both earnings are important, then both can earn. There's nothing wrong about it. So both can share responsibilities. You need to have clarity about it and you need to be happy about it. Both of you should like what you're doing. I think that plays the most important role, especially after your 30s.
After 30. So you're saying after 30, the most important thing that will decide is depends on how you play as a team, especially when you're married. Correct? That's the biggest decision maker.
Exactly. The biggest thing that changes is the person whom you marry first thing after 30 to start a business, or it's if you're already married, it depends on the person whom you're married to. So if these two work out, then you have the greatest support. You can do literally anything. If not, you'll always be trying to convince a person who's not convinced with your vision.
Correct.
I think that's probably is going to pull you back.
Yes.
Right? Imagine like you want to achieve something, you want to start something, the other person doesn't believe in you. Your capabilities. They probably don't think that you're able to do it. And once you have that kind of misunderstanding of your capabilities with each other, you'll never be able to do anything. Because end of the day, either instead of going and trying and doing it, you're always conscious that I should not fail.
Correct.
The moment you start thinking I should not fail, I have to prove to my spouse that I'm going to do this, right? It rather becomes the focus is not on the winning. The focus is on only
Proving.
proving that I want to do this.
Yes.
Right? I think that's not a very good position to be in. So no matter what decisions you take, what you go forward, both of you should be aligned with it. And the best part is about failing, right? You have to fail in everything.
You have to fail also enough number of times.
Anything that you're doing right now, it's a business, your job, whatever. There's only two things. Either you will go ahead and learn a lot, or you will win. There's only two options.
Correct.
If it works out, you will win. If it doesn't work out, you will learn. There's nothing called as failure.
Yes.
Because failure is the end. But we don't have an end to life, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
You
Very
fail
well
in-
said. Yeah.
Yeah. If you fail in something, you're not going to stop your life, right? You're still going to do something.
Learn from the mistake and then again take it forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
No matter, even if you don't do anything, still you're not going to like quit.
Yes.
So as long as you're alive, you're not quitting. So end of the day, it's either you win or you learn. There's nothing to lose. I mean, you should give opportunity. You should try it out, because trying is better than regretting in future.
Absolutely. So let's say now 30, it's more about the family.
Right.
Now let's say if you come to 40s, what will change?
I'm still not there, though. I'm not above 40, so I have no idea how it feels like. But with more than 8,000 people whom I've trained, who are either working professionals, business owners, what I've seen, one thing as far as I understand is, above 40 is about settling down. In the sense, like, you're preparing for retirement. Okay, it's not anymore above 50. So because right now the layoff timeline is about 45-50 years max. Right, there was a time where 60-year-olds were like
Were
the
laid off
retirement.
earlier. Yeah.
But right now, anything above 40, the company starts looking at as a burden for two reasons. One is they are already highly paid
Highly paid.
because of their tenure that they worked. Second one, they can find easier talent doing the same job or even more at half of their salary,
half, maybe even less actually.
even lesser. And the next one is adaptability of that person.
Correct.
So if somebody's
learning new things, technology.
maybe they're good, maybe they're not good. If they're good, they eventually have it. If they're not good, then probably they don't have that, right? So these could be one of the reasons where it's going to be very hard for you to do it. But that is the best ever time to start at 40. You know why? The reason number one is, you've already done everything in your life that you wanted to do.
You have seen everything.
Second thing, you have enough money to start something,
Absolutely.
because you've saved something. Third one, you have the experience, you have the skill set, you have the negotiation skills, you've spoken to people, you've dealt with life. So now you know everything that's there in your experience, plus your money, plus there's nothing big future in the future beyond 40.
Yeah.
So now I think you should make up your mind, if you ever want to start business, you should not delay that process more than 40. Because once you touch that number, now it's about what is there to lose. Right? If you're able to like pay off your home loans, everything within your 40, then you have an opportunity to go and start something. And the best part is, you don't even have to start a business which has investment of crores. You can start it with hardly anything and slowly start building. You trade your time for money. You do services, you get into service business. There's no product cost, there's no overheads there.
Correct.
So once you make some money, reinvest it back, get more customers, there's many opportunities that people can get in. So if you're in 40, is either a do or die.
Correct.
Either you do it or you just stick on to your job. That's it. You either climb your career ladder, which is still good. I never put down anybody who's in a job. I say there's no much difference between a working professional or a small business owner.
Correct.
Because a working professional get paid consistently. A small business owner is unpredictable. And it could be that they're working more than even working professionals.
Correct.
Think about it. Corporate jobs have better lifestyle than a small business owner. They work Monday to Friday, they have weekends off, they have like a lot of rejuvenation, they have like team building activities, they have good exposure. And when you compare to a small business owner, they're working 24 hours a week.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So that could be the biggest difference. So there's nothing good about it being a business owner. Imagine a person in a job earning 3 lakhs versus a business owner who's not even making 50,000 profit.
Correct.
Who's better?
Obviously, somebody
Who's
has a 3
making-
lakhs. Yeah.
Correct, right? So
Better
it's
cash
not about the job or business here. It's about the kind of income that you require for your lifestyle. We call this as financial freedom, right? So Robert Kiyosaki tells that if the expense or the commitment of your life and the passive income that you earn, if your passive income is higher than your expenses, then you're already financially free.
Absolutely.
Because you don't have to work, you already have the income coming in either through your stock market investments, or probably you've invested on rental properties, you're getting income, and you don't even have to worry about it, because that's going to take care of your family.
Correct.
The only thing you will be working is about for the future.
Correct.
So if you're financially free, I think that can be one of the best things that you should focus on initially. And once you're financially free, now you can take any risk to go forward, or just take right from beginning. Like I did the same.
Yeah.
I finished law at 23 years. I just started my business at 24. That's it. There's no looking back, no getting into a job, nothing. Take the risk. It took me over 6 to 8 years to even see profit.
That's the kind of a initial struggle that you had, but you had the clarity. You wanted to start with business.
The best part about it is, Karthik, that see, you have nothing to lose until 30.
Correct.
Because see, you have parents looking after.
Yeah,
so
you
even
are
if,
already the expenses they are taking care of.
yeah, and they are also at their peak if you're at that age, right? So they're also working, and at that point, even if you don't give any money to home, they have no problem.
Yeah.
They're like pretty much fine. It's my son, daughter, let them work. So if you can start somewhere between 24 to 28
30,
and you crack that, I mean,
Awesome.
you're
Best
just
place
sorted.
that you
I think I was lucky enough to do that at that time, having the support of my family also, like trial error, because I didn't succeed in the first time.
Obviously.
I started in 2014 as a preschool. It didn't work. 16, 17, it failed. 3 years of failure. And then 17, it started working.
Yeah.
And then
I
COVID
also failed
came
in 3 times. That's okay.
So COVID came in, again it went down. And after that, again we start building it. So life is never like always on top.
Yes.
Right? It goes up and down. And the best part, beauty is about you should just learn how to survive. And if you know how to if you know how to swim, you can swim over anything.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
like that.
Now, Karthik, I'm very curious to understand this thing. Like you're building something which is really, really next generation, right? From 2025 to 2035 is a generation of AI and the digital business, right? And I know, like I was in touch with you for a long period of time, and we have we have never spoken. And the moment that I picked the call and I spoke to you, I was very curious with all the things that you've been doing it, right? I was so much excited to hear that. Can you tell all of our viewers, like, what is that you're doing? What is it you're building? Like, what was the thought process behind this?
So I'll tell you a journey from 2020. Okay, so this is the time where the digital space opened up.
Correct.
So I'm basically an offline entrepreneur. So I started a preschool, I started scaling, I started giving franchise. So until COVID hit, I had no idea about what is digital business. I just knew that if I can run ads, I can get inquiries, I can get more admissions. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
2020, I happened to start learning about digital business. I learned from SIDS. And I was like, okay, let me learn coaching because I want to be a public speaker. Because until then I was not comfortable in front of camera. I could not speak, nothing. So I was like, at least I should be able to speak when I'm having a speech. I shouldn't look at a paper, but I should naturally speak.
Naturally.
I wanted to learn coaching only for that one reason, not to sell courses, not to build a business. So once I started learning during COVID, it became interesting. And I had the biggest knowledge of franchising, which nobody actually knew that. That means I knew how to start a brand, what should be the business model, what kind of agreements I should have, what kind of expansion, what kind of marketing should be done, and what should be the structure of the company. So when I was learning coaching, I saw COVID is there, schools are not opening anytime soon. And I said, let me start teaching people about it. And I'll charge them like 5,000 rupees a course. So I created this franchise course and I started like giving it to people.
Yeah.
And it took over like very well. Like people started joining in, started learning in COVID. I started doing more online sessions. This gave me the confidence of speaking in front of and to put my knowledge across the table. Once I started learning about how this works, that's where the interesting part was. I saw a big gap area of the existing businesses not being successful. They used to come to me and tell that I want to like start a franchise. And you can only franchise a business which is successful.
Correct.
Right? What is franchising? It's like replication of one business model.
Yeah, cloning.
You need to put in different geographical locations. Maximum time when I was actually listening to people, the problem was not to expand. The problem that their existing business was not successful.
Okay.
And I started feeling like I'm breeding a wrong brands to help people to go and take money from others, which they are not successful with.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to put a break after like 6 to 8 months.
So they themselves are not successful, but they're trying to clone. They're trying to give that's the problem statement.
Yeah, that's right. And it's natural. It's nothing wrong with them because they're making money, they're breaking even or making a very less profit.
Very less profit, yeah.
So when they have income like that, getting another person to do the same thing is not a good idea.
Correct.
So I said, first, let me fix their problem. And that's where I understood that maximum businesses are failing today is because they don't have a right product and they don't have a right sales strategy.
Correct.
These are the only two problems.
Right.
Somebody with great sales strategy don't have a good product.
Yeah.
They're selling something that's not tangible.
Correct.
Somebody has a great product, but they don't know how to sell.
Correct.
If
Only
they
two
know
problems.
both,
Yes.
if they know both, if they know how the product is, how to sell, and they create a good offer, they can crack the market and go to any extent.
Any extent, yes.
I understood that, okay, these are the businesses which require my help. So I started teaching them on how to run ads, how to get traffic, how to get leads. After the lead comes in, how to automate it using your email. How can you set up systems instead of people so that you can build it bigger. I got really interested in the whole cycle because this was like the heart of any business.
Correct. Marketing
Learning.
is the major.
Yeah, if you know how to market, how to sell, I mean, you're sorted. You just need one good product and you're done.
Done, yes.
Right? You can take the company to any extent. And I started teaching people about systems, automation and all of that. People started learning, and that's where in 2022, the auto debit was banned in India. Okay, the debit cards were not working because the auto debit was banned by RBI. So they said there's no more auto debits. And our business was a subscription based. We used to give software as a service. That's SaaS. So we used to give to businesses. They used landing page builders, WhatsApp marketing, and they used to use it, and we were not able to collect the payments.
Yeah.
So that's when I said I'm going to build a software to collect and manage payments. I started building payments app and to manage the subscription. So we connected Razorpay and other things, and we managed it.
It started with that problem statement first, not as the other thing. Okay, interesting. Yes.
So in fact, like the beautiful thing that I've heard is nobody starts a business with full vision. Right? You start for something else, but you end up building something else. That's exactly the case. We started wanted to like manage a payment system.
Payment system. Okay.
Like managing subscription, sending invoice, so that my whole accounting becomes easy.
Yeah, a lot more easier to do that.
Easier. So after building it, I started giving the same system to people. Many people bought it. Okay, some of them didn't buy it. So I was asking always like, okay, what makes you not buy this? And I got a very interesting answer in one of the webinar. He said, Karthik, to manage money, first I have to make money. Right? I was like, he's right. I mean, like, he's absolutely right. So my focus is about helping people manage money, but I'm actually not filling the gap of making money.
Making money, yes.
So what I did from this payment system, I started adding up lead generation, lead management, lead automation, WhatsApp marketing, then LMS, private community. So I got very interested, went almost like 3.5 years into development zone. Like
Next 3.5 years you just spent on, invested on building the entire thing.
2022, I started developing with my team. Until 2024 end, we did not launch the product.
Wow.
So almost 2.5 years of relentless focus. Day and night I'm working. Invested multiple crores on building the product because we had made enough money in 2020, 21, 22. So we used to charge 3 lakhs per coach for launching their funnel online for 1 year. And we used to sign up 20, 30 people very easily, like in single month. So we were making roughly about anything between 70 lakhs to a crore in a month in that space. After making all that profit, and profit is what 60-70%.
Yeah.
So having that kind of a profit, I said I need to invest this money somewhere. So let me build the product. So I invested everything back, multiple crores in my product. And all of a sudden, like in coaching, like people are like, where is Karthik? Like, where did he go? Where's Karthik Naidu? Like, okay, maybe
Vanished completely.
Okay, what's happened? People reached out to me like, what happened and all. I just stayed underground. So we focused on building something. 2024, I knew I cracked it. Because what we had built in the whole world, we are the only second company who has this.
Wow.
And it's just like the Uber and Ola story. And the company which runs it makes revenue of more than 1,000 crores a year right now in Indian rupees. It's like a multi-billion company. And I understood that if I'm able to tap into that market, get in that 20-30% market share, this is still going to be hundreds of crores of revenue. My vision was not about building something in few lakhs or few crores, but this was about yearly revenue of a minimum of 100-150 crores. Right? How do we build a product without my service?
That's more important. You not being in the business is a very important part that you actually told. Yeah.
So, and I was like, okay, let's build the product. We cracked the product. We started testing it out with 5 people, 10 people, 15 people. And people started loving it. And after that, I started expanding that. And only from January 2025, I did a webinar and I started giving it to people. And within 6 months, we scaled it up like rapidly. Okay, like even I always say that success is not about the money we earn, but it's about the impact we create.
Correct, absolutely.
So the impact we are creating right now is more than 8,000 sub accounts are there in the ecosystem in 6 months.
Super.
That means all of our agencies are having their own clients, right? We don't work with direct business owners.
Correct.
We work with marketing agencies, and these marketing agencies get businesses. So the whole ecosystem size is over 8,000 accounts
In 6 months.
in 6 months.
Wow.
That's it, fast growing. Every day we have 200, 300 sub accounts creating. That means onboarding is happening. So for me, success is not about how much company
Money is there.
makes,
Yeah.
how much money the company makes, but it's about how much money do my clients make. Right? If my clients are using it, they are making more money. Now that's a success.
Correct.
Right? So I measure it like that. What's the impact of the whole business? So the goal is about taking it to 1 crore businesses. Right? I can't do it alone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I do it alone, I might reach 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Absolutely.
But together with a stronger community who are marketing agencies, taking this message of system automation to every single business, every single corner is the revolution
Correct.
happening in the SaaS world. So we call it software as a service. Every business needs it today. Every single business has AI that's there. So when we started off and when we launched it and right now at what scale we are, this vision was very clear to me when I was in 2022. Because I stopped selling at the peak of my career. Nobody does that. Like, why would
It's
anybody
crazy.
take-
People will call you crazy. Like,
Exactly.
what happened to you? Like, you're on the peak and then you're almost stopping everything. Yeah.
Even my team started telling me that, sir, we are already making like, let's say 60, 70 lakhs a month. And you just want to stop selling at this point, right? Why can't we just continue this for 2 years and then we can launch it? I said, no, I don't believe in it. Because
Focus.
not really. Like, I didn't believe in the product I was selling in 2022.
Okay.
I was making money. But I knew that this is not the future what I want to do for 10 years.
Noted. Yes.
So what I was selling was not Indianized. It was not for India. So I was like, we will build something better for India. And I said, if I'm building something, that means I'm not believing this. If I don't believe this product, I'm not going to sell this product.
Absolutely.
I gave up all the marketings. I stopped it. 2.5 years, we went into building. So I have a great team. Like my operations head right now is Vishal. So he's the person who connected with me in 2022. We happened to connect. We reached out and I was like, can you help me build a payments app? He's like, yeah, we'll help it. But when I shared the vision of how to build this all-in-one application, which has everything in one place, and going forward, he was like mind blown with the concept. He said, I have something to do in life bigger. I have dream, but I'm going to give up everything and I'm going to believe in your vision.
Very good.
So he told me and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we started building it. We got teams. We started developing it day and night. And I think 2.5, 3 years later, we had a product. We started testing it out. And today there's no looking back. Like we have hundreds of them joining every single month. And we're scaling at the rapid pace. And I know for the fact of matter, next 3 years, this will just revolutionize every business in the country.
Amazing.
Like Indian entrepreneurs cannot think about starting a business without what we are building in SaaS Universe. I think that impact is what excites me.
This also excited me. First thing that you said, right? It's an Indian product that you're building for Indians, make in India and make for the world, right? It's a very important slogan, which we have actually looked at it, right?
All this while we have built, everything is built in India. If you see any software, India is like the number one, right? The whole world is depending on India.
Correct.
But the thing is, we are building and giving away the revenue to someone
else. How can that money stay within the ecosystem?
Why not bring the world's economy to India?
Absolutely.
Like what's stopping us? See, again, I have the concept of what do I have to lose?
Nothing.
I have nothing to lose because God's grace, I've done enough. Like I have what I need to live. I'm financially free. I have an education institution. I have my property. I get like income from that. Even if not anything, that takes care of my whole family for my rest of my life.
Absolutely.
I have nothing to lose at this point. So the point is about why not just go and compete against the whole world with the biggest giants. I have nothing to lose right now.
Absolutely.
It's either going to win or I'm going to learn.
It's a mindset.
That's it.
Fantastic mindset. Yes.
I'm like, let's go. Like nothing is there to lose. And that's why we are right now going ahead. And on this journey, we know that we're going to like impact like really, really huge, which you're already seeing the traction.
Correct.
Right? People who know want it, nobody's going to come and solve problem for Indians.
We have to start our own problem. That's most important. We have to understand this. I keep telling.
In fact, Karthik, nobody in the world is even like thinking about India as a market to solve Indian problems.
Correct.
Like China is working for US. The whole world is working for US. And India is working for other countries. Who's going to work for India?
Absolutely. The day we start understanding our problem, investing time, money, and resources in solving our problem, things will change. Because what we build here can be used for the entire world.
Exactly. That's the point, right? Let's build it. Let's make people here empowered.
Yeah.
Let business owners change here, because I believe in like digital marketers are like the backbone of this country.
Correct.
Right? Any business, if it has to run, you need a digital marketer. Without that, you cannot scale up.
Correct.
So we work only with digital marketers. We don't work with trainers and coaches or real estate. No. But if they want to start a business or a marketing agency, we work with them. So looking at these people, these are the backbone of the entire economy of businesses. Imagine if all the digital marketers stop working for next 3 months. The revenues of the business will just fall like anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're the people who are running ads, automating businesses, they're taking care of a lot of things. And now we are like the backbone for these people.
Awesome.
You're delivering services. Now we will be a part of it. That you just don't get paid for a service, but you also get paid for the subscription that the product they're using.
Karthik, one of the most important thing that you talked about is the recurring income, right? Subscription-based model. I've seen a lot of businesses, they make great sales in terms of crores, but they don't have a recurring income. For financial freedom, this is one of the most important fundamental thing. We call it as cash flow. Now, how does this your model work? And what was the thought process behind this? If you can tell this, it'll be really awesome. I'm really impressed with your model about recurring income.
So I came up with this entire concept called recurring revenue. Okay, so I was sitting down and analyzing myself, like what businesses have I built and what's the message that's going to be with me that I want to give it to the world. And that's where I said, like any business you start, just don't do it for one time, but you need to build a business that gives you income every single month. Because the whole world works like that, right? Even salaries come in monthly basis. Your rental income comes on monthly basis.
Correct.
You pay your electricity bill on monthly basis.
Correct.
You pay your phone bills on monthly basis. Then why is the business income not coming monthly?
Correct. School fees also goes on for kids on monthly basis.
So keeping all this in mind was like, I was like, you need a business that gives you recurring revenue every single month or quarterly or yearly, whatever. So you cannot get a customer for one time, just serve them and just leave them. This is what most of the businesses were doing. So that's where I made my mind. I told my community members that you need to build a business that gets you income every single month.
Right.
So what's recurring income? It's like your client comes to you, they either use your products or services and they start paying you every single month. Now, why do they pay you? Because you're so important, without you, they can't live.
Correct.
For instance, your phone bill.
Yeah.
Can you disconnect your phone bill?
No way.
Can you disconnect your electricity at home?
No way.
Can you stop like filling your car with fuel?
We have to.
With
No choice.
EV, can you stop charging your car? All these are recurring. That means these are not like one time.
Yeah.
Right? Like let's say somebody is taking medicines for health supplements. Can they stop doing that? They can't.
No way.
The whole world business is actually running on recurring basis. There's nothing that people give one time. But most of the entrepreneurs at some stage lost the control of it. They started thinking that I will only sell my one course and I will get out of it.
Correct.
I'll give my level 1, I'm done. Level 2, I'm done.
Done. Yeah.
Right? Level 3, I'll sell, I'm done. So I'll selling a lifetime deal, I'm done. This will not help you build a business. This will just make you like a one-time seller and you don't have a real business.
Correct.
Because there's a beautiful saying that if you don't have money coming in next month, you don't have a business for yourself.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic sentence.
Because if money is not coming in your business, then you're always going to be stuck. So how do you create that cash flows? Every company out there has built this.
Yes.
Right? You speak about Jio right now. We all are paying subscription and they're getting. Right? You speak about any top companies, Netflix or Zoom or Canva. Everything you're using around is all based on that subscription model. That's why the first thing when I started my business is I will not work for something that I can sell for once. I'm not going to be like, let's say, drop shipping. Like I want to buy it here and sell it.
Give it and done. Yeah.
I want to like probably don't want to be a trader that I help from here to there. I want to be building an ecosystem where I get a bunch of people who will use my products and services. They like it so much that they will end up buying it then and there and they'll pay for using it forever. That was my first question. And in fact, like I made this amazing statement that like a lot of people, like it sits in their subconscious mind.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Like if your business is replaceable, you don't have a business for future.
Correct.
How to become irreplaceable? Think about it. If you have to become irreplaceable, there is one thing that the person should not be able to live without you. If your business is not the oxygen of your clients, then you are easily replaceable.
Absolutely.
When you become the oxygen of your client's business, the moment they disconnect you, their business is going to die. If your products and services are not that powerful, equivalent to oxygen, then you don't have a good product.
Very beautifully said. That's the mindset in which you operated of coming out with this particular product.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
like, if my clients can live without me, if they can live without my product, I make no meaning in their life.
Absolutely.
How can I be that person who can be irreplaceable? How can my product be replaceable? That's the first rule of a recurring business. If your products are so solid, then your clients are going to stay with you forever. So it's getting that value so much that they stick with you, right? That's going to change everything. That's like the basic rule of recurring revenue. Second one is about the kind of support you give them ongoing.
Yeah,
Because a lot
support
of
is
people
very
like even like know that after sales the people don't get back to us and all this.
Correct.
Right? So many customers tell that. Until they get the sale, they will be behind us. After that, they don't come. The clients need to understand that you're dealing with somebody who's running business for one time. Because if a person is selling one time, they might take it, they might be like, okay, I
They'll
don't
just
care.
leave it as it is.
But imagine if it's a recurring business, the moment you take the money, the responsibility starts.
Correct.
Because if you don't deliver this month, next month the client is going to leave you.
Correct.
You're going to lose a client for next month, next year. Literally, that client could have stayed with you for 5 years. What's the lifetime value of the customer? If a customer is paying you, let's say 10,000 a month, and they stay with you for like 2 years or 3 years, you already have such a big income coming in. The value is not 10,000 that customer is paying you. The customer is paying you 4 lakh, 5 lakh. That's the lifetime value of a customer.
Absolutely.
So when a customer comes into you, you need to understand in recurring business is about how do you serve them very deep so that they can't imagine their life without you. If you're able to click, if you're able to crack this, you can build a recurring business.
So you are saying like, how can you serve them so deep? Like without you, they cannot survive. That's the summary, right? I mean, you have to make it oxygen as a first rule. Without that, they cannot survive. And the service has to be so deep enough that without you, they cannot take it forward.
Let's talk about a simple example.
Yeah.
Can you just replace your cook overnight? You can't. Because you're used to the food, you're used to the taste, you kind of like them, they're comfortable with your family, they're working for 2 years. Unless they want to leave or there's unavoidable situation, you're okay with it. But you will not feel like, okay, next month I don't want to pay her, I'll take a gap for 2 months. You can't. Can you stop the person who's actually serving you, let's say, who's washing your car in your apartment? Who's taking care of cleaning the car, servicing. Can you think about like, okay, I'll stop the person next month, I don't need it. Because if you stop it, that is going to affect your lifestyle, right? Your food health is going to affect. Your cleanliness of the car is going to affect. Things are going to change. So you should be that impactful person. I'm not saying that it has to be a very big thing. To build a recurring business is all about even the smallest change in anybody's life should affect them so much. Somebody is practicing yoga. With a yoga instructor.
Yeah.
Imagine, can they leave that yoga classes after 2 years or 3 years?
No.
Not possible.
Energy
Their
will drop
lifestyle,
off.
yeah, their lifestyle is built with that. Right? So once you can get into their life in 4 areas of life, if you can impact them. One is health. One is wealth. Next is relationship and careers.
Yeah.
If you can impact these 4 areas in any form of products or services, that you can be a part of their entire life like oxygen, then you become irreplaceable. And that's where you build a recurring business.
Very nice. Beautifully explained. Thank you so much. I think this is where a lot of people miss out and they create a product and they give the people and then they don't want to serve them. Yeah. That's one of the mindset in which they think about it. Or probably they don't pick the big enough problem, which is recurring enough.
They want to get income, but they want to serve more people. And they want to just get more customers. Their focus is about, okay, this month how many customers we got, right? But you should not be asking that. You should be asking a question in recurring business. How many customers did we get new? How many customers left? Okay, and why did they leave? And how many people are continuing? So if you're, because that's how I ask my team. I have a clear data, how many new customers, how many retentions, how many cancellation, why did they leave? Once I understand why they left, my churn rate, that's cancellations, should not be more than 10% of my new clients.
Okay.
If I'm getting 10 clients, not more than 2 people should cancel the accounts. That's where the compounding and the growth happens. Imagine you're getting 10 new people and 10 people are leaving, you're not going to grow.
Yeah, absolutely. So the mindset should be more about, how do you go back and look at those problems about why people are leaving, and then you go and fix it out.
Yeah, I mean, like, you should have very less reason for people to leave. Just in case they left, you need to understand the specific reason why they left. Was it like something that you could improve upon? Is that something in your control? For example, in SaaS Universe, we have many clients coming in. They try to start building their business. Okay, they might be a digital marketer. They use the product, they love it, they sell it to their clients, and they're locked in, and they love it for next 5 years, 10 years, because they don't think about their business without us. But there are some people who want to come and start and try with it. They come in, they use for 30 days, they use for 60 days. Now they're not taking action. They're just like surface level knowledge, and they're trying to implement. They might not be able to accomplish.
Correct.
Now these people might think that, okay, I can't pay the subscription, so I might want to cancel it. So rather than focusing on making more money, they have the scarcity mindset that how can I save money? Right? You need to always think, whether you're in a job, business, anything. It's not about saving money. I mean, saving is okay. But the point is, if you can make so much that you really don't care about saving, no, that's where you build a hyperscale business. I look at it that way. Like in my business, our expenses are increasing rapidly, right? As we make bigger revenue, our expense
Scaling
also
requires infrastructure also upgrade.
Yeah, so everything like goes in. So it's not about thinking how I can minimize my expenses, but how can I double my income?
Correct.
Because your expenses will stop at one point.
Absolutely. You have already hired the people, you already have the infrastructure and everything. So till then you have a threshold. Correct. Right? And after that, the real money comes over there.
Because your fixed operating cost is there in any business. That means your fixed operating cost is your salaries, your probably rentals, your operations, everything. And there is something that's floating. That's going to be your ads and other things. So marketing and other things. So you can always like see what are the floating. You can kind of decide between that. But your fixed cost of operations will be fixed.
Yeah.
So if let's say your fixed cost is like breaking even, and then you manage your marketing cost, your business is sorted.
Yes.
If you reduce your marketing cost, you'll make profit automatically.
Correct.
But if you want to go at scale, let's say you put all that money, get more customers, don't look at profit, like do it for 6 months. After that, now you kind of like take a little break on marketing. Then you'll see huge profit coming in. That's why biggest companies like Swiggy, Zomato right now, why they're not making huge profit is because they're at acquiring the market and the customers. They want every other person to use their product. Once they use it, imagine they stop marketing. In 3 months, they can make back any amount of profit. That's how the startups work. That's why that's
how exponential growth will happen.
Exactly. That's why people don't really worry about when funding and other things, they're going on loss. Like we see a lot of comments, right? People say,
they're burning money,
But they don't understand one thing is that's how you build a business at one time. Okay. And these are like startup world where investors are there, so you have that kind of money to spend. But when you're in bootstrapped, you don't have that freedom.
Correct.
Like I'm a bootstrap company. I've built all my businesses without investors. So
that's awesome.
So because I think for my speed and my mindset, I need somebody at that scale.
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like it's one person's vision is what builds a company.
Absolutely. It's the vision that drives the entire thing, because
it can never be 2-3 people vision. Because each one think differently. I feel that one person's vision, if you have your team to support your vision, that's great. But aligning if it has 3 different visions, you'll never be able to accomplish even one.
Absolutely.
So I believe in that. Like if I have a vision, I want my team to think like me, like act like me, behave like me. Like they should literally like
aligning with that vision.
They should just be like me. I tell them the same thing. This is my vision. This is the goal of the company. I've set it right now. I'm going to work towards it. Each one of us are going to contribute towards that. That's it. There's nothing else you need to do.
Correct.
Like at least the leadership roles. People are in the main zone. Their work is not about thinking that how can I just do something different. No, you don't need to do different.
It's already
same
there.
thing.
Yeah, everybody should look at the same thing. Yeah. Super. Now we talked about recurring model. I know it's very difficult to build that product like that, so deep. So that is done. Now let's say I'm a common man now. I'm a working professional. I have no clue about digital business. I've never done digital business in my life. How do I start?
Let's talk about what a business is. Richard Branson tells that business is something that solves people's
problem for problems. A profit. Yeah.
Or it makes people's lives better.
Yeah.
That's all is business. You don't build a business to make money. You don't build a business because you want to go and acquire the market. You don't build a business because you want to dominate it. You technically build a business to create a product or service that can solve somebody else's problem. Washing machine. Why was it invented? Because it was hard for people to wash clothes
They don't have time.
using hands. So they can just put it, turn it on, they can do their work. It became worldwide. Every single home has a washing machine right now.
Correct. Today.
Right? That's the kind of product you need to build. That's the kind of services you need to be in. It's not about thinking I'm going to solve only for this and nobody else requires it. You find the best problem that's there for people and then go with it. That's what is a business. Now, once you think about the problem that you want to solve for people, whom you want to solve this? Like, is it people who are busy right now working? Is it people staying at home, like homemakers? Or are you doing this for people living outside India? You need to identify what kind of people you're going to solve. For in our case, for SAS Universe, it is only digital marketers, freelancers and coaches.
Only 3.
Only 3. I don't like promote anybody else. If there are 3 people, you have a problem that you want to serve your client. You want to make sure that you build landing page automation for them. Now you can't do it with 10 different tools. You take my tool, rebrand it on your own name and go sell it. We'll become a tech partners. That's it. Simple. So I'm very clear with my market. So once you identify your customer, ideal customer avatar, right? Now you talk to those people and then see how you can reach to the customers. That's the first part about it. So if you're thinking about how do I start a business, is about identifying the problem
of your target segment,
target market, finding the right person who has that problem, and third one, building that product or service so good that the people cannot say no to it. The moment they look at it, they're like, oh my God, this is brilliant. I want it right now. Now, how do you build that product or service? That's what makes it. And when you reach that point, there are 2 kinds of businesses you can build, right? One is either the offline businesses, brick and mortar, or the second one is the online businesses. Is it very different in nature? The answer is no.
No.
Even if it's a brick and mortar, you're still solving a person's problem. Even it's a digital online business, you're still serving people's problem.
Correct.
Earlier stores were there where they had clothes in the shops.
Physical shops.
People used to go there, they used to buy. Second came in online e-commerce stores. People bought clothes from there. We used to buy groceries from the departmental store. And then came Blinkit, then came it Instamart and all this.
Yeah.
If you see the evolution of any online or offline business is the same. The core message of solving a problem is same, but the mode of solving that is different.
Yeah. How is different?
Exactly. So the biggest difference that you need to identify is what kind of problem do you want to solve? So you need to understand like what kind of problem. And second is you also need to understand if you're good at it. Like the Ikigai formula is so amazing, right? It's like about knowing what your passion and skill is.
Correct.
It's identifying does the market need it?
Will you be paid for it?
Looking for if the people can pay for it.
Yeah.
And then if you can really like sell it and then scale it, you have to like come with that. So if you have these 3 points, that's where you kind of have the sweet spot, which is the Ikigai. That's what the Japanese book says. So if you can identify yourself, a space where what you're good at, what you can sell, does the world need it? And are you able to like sell it, impact people? Now that's where you crack that. So, and I feel for a business, it's not about consciously sitting and thinking, I want to start a business. What business to start? That means you're still not ready for business.
Correct. Clarity has not come.
The point is, there is an inner drive that comes to you that I want to do this. You're in a job. You get probably like stressed. You're not able to work. You see one problem around everyone.
Yeah.
Now you want to solve that. If you want to solve it, you already know the problem by internally inside your mind. You need to tap into your power to understand what is the problem that you feel this world should not have. Pick up that problem. See if anybody is doing it. Just look at what they've done. What kind of, how they're serving the people.
Yeah.
Take it, model it, start with modeling it. You can't start something that's original in the beginning. You need to model the successful people.
Absolutely.
And start doing it. Once you start growing to an influence, that's where you create new things.
Absolutely.
Even when I built SAS Universe, I did not say that I'm going to build something out of the world. I said I'm going to model this one company which is doing so good for marketing agencies and I will start. But once we started on the journey, after reaching almost equivalent to what they do, now my direction has changed. I'm going to go forward right now and build something that they can't build.
Correct.
I'm going to solve problems that they can't solve. But until getting into the 2.5, 3 years, it's not about saying in the beginning that I'm going to build something other than them.
Absolutely,
no.
yes.
Go with them, understand, capture the market, get as good as them, and then you become better as them. So that's how you actually identify and build a business.
Super. So very beautifully explained. You just pick a problem that you're already going through that. Think of looking at how you can solve that problem. Correct? That's how you start the business. And that's how you have to identify your niche. Right? People spend, like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years just to find out, okay, on what topic should I build that business, right? That's one of the things.
I think I can give like a 30-second formula to everybody to get
Please,
that niche.
please. Yeah.
See, if you want to find your niche and what you want to do, the only one thing you need to understand is what you're really good at. That's it. That's the only basic thing. It's a simple solution. You need to ask yourself that what are you really good at that people want to like learn from you. Like if you're good in knowledge, you want to like probably have, let's say, numerology. You're good at like predicting numbers, predicting that. You have a skill of Vastu that you can learn. You want to do that. Or you want to probably share your knowledge to people. You want to teach something to people. You just need to understand one thing is what are you really good at? It's not about what you like to do.
Correct.
That's very important while selecting a niche. Many people think that I need to find my passion. You don't need passion.
Yeah.
Passion doesn't make you money. Simple as that. Business is about doing things which you're not comfortable with, which people can't do, but you do it and that's why you get paid for it.
Absolutely.
Like if you just do things that you like to do, that's your hobby. It's not a business. You do things which you're not very comfortable doing it, but that can change the whole world and people can't do it and you're solving that problem. Now you have a business idea. So for business idea, selecting a niche is about you need to understand what you're good at, not what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Once you're good at it, how do I solve this problem using my framework, my formula or my product?
Very nice.
Right? If you can crack one of these and then you go to the world and tell them you can write a book, you can teach people, you can teach on YouTube or create a product and through that product you can solve the people's problem. Right? Once you solve with this formula, there's never a problem for you to think about how do I start a business because you already have a business in front of you.
Very nice. Beautiful. Super. Now that you understood, like the business has been so easy now. You've made it so simple for all our, viewers. They just have to pick one thing and they have to start and need not be that is a perfect, in the initial thing. As we make the progress, they'll figure out which is the exact thing to do, right? So now, let's say somebody has started the business. Now, you know that initially there'll be a struggle. They may not be making the profit and other stuff. How do they actually survive in this journey? Like how do they actually manage the cash flow?
You don't need money to start a business. Okay. And when I say that, a lot of people are like, how is it possible?
Yeah.
Because there is two ways to do it. In life, either you can choose one of them. It's like you have a lot of time, but you don't have money. Or second one, you have a lot of money, but you don't have time. There's only two things.
Correct.
You need to identify to yourself which situation are you in. Are you in a situation with more time, less money, or you have more money and less time? If most of them were starting off, will have more time but less money.
Correct.
So what do you do at that time? You need to trade your time for money. It's simple as that. So let's say somebody needs a work to be done as a freelancer or probably you're in a job. You're already working in a job. You're very good at something. Let's say data security or something. And you come out and the evening times, probably you just help somebody like unofficially, like just connect with people, not even monetizing. You start,
just help. Keep
just
helping.
help them.
Yeah.
Okay, just show family, friends around you. Just start helping them. See if you can really get value to that business.
Yes.
Get value to people. Once you see that the value is real, that people are finding it, oh my God, this is so good. Right now, that's the time you decide that I want to take this to the whole world. So don't think that I have an idea, I will leave everything and go start a business. That's a very bad decision.
Yeah.
Okay, because leaving a job blindly thinking something is going to work is not practical. So if you're somebody who's just started a business or you're just starting it without any investment, if you start, the basic rule is your skill and your time. You need to monetize these two things. Once you know some skill, some sort of a skill that you're good at, and second is you have enough time, you can take up the things to do it for others. For example, let's say you want to start a digital business, like building a website is a skill, right? Second one, probably you want to automate WhatsApp. That's a skill. You want to help people with probably preparing for a podcast. That's a skill. You want to anchor, you want to like go and do something. You want to do events. You can help people like curate a travel plan. There is all of these don't require money.
Correct.
You just need connects. You need to put the effort. So if you can put in and come up with a framework, touch upon your family, friends, and known people, and start telling them and do it for free in the beginning. Get that case study that I did this for this person. I'm telling you that person becomes your brand ambassador to the next 10 people. Hey, you know what? I did this travel plan. I was just traveling to UAE and I just spoke to Karthik and he made such a good plan. Oh, is it? Like, what was the plan? He did this. This is the itinerary he's given. Look at how amazing it is. I just didn't have to like go around here and there. Oh, that's great. Can you give his number? Great. Second person, take up this message, put it on a WhatsApp status. Simple video or WhatsApp message. People see around, hey, what's that? Can you tell me more? The other person comes out. Do this for enough amount of time. Don't think business is about like building something big from initial.
Yeah.
It's like starting really, really small.
As simple as that. Yeah.
Keeping maximum profit. You have to have profit initially. So the more profit you have, the more money you get. And once you have that enough money, start investing about 10% into the paid marketing.
10%.
10%.
Okay.
Let's say I get paid like 10,000. Let's say I paid 5,000 rupees for preparing some itinerary. I got like 4 people to do it. I got 20,000. I will invest 2,000 rupees on marketing.
Why only 10%? Why not more?
Because in the initial stages, one wrong move will destroy your whole business. That's what maximum businesses are failing today.
That's why they
like people are earning like 1 lakh and they're investing 1 lakh on marketing.
They think we have to reinvest everything.
If you reinvest everything, you'll have nothing to invest in the future. Right?
Beautifully said, yes.
Yeah. So you need to invest smartly in the initial stages. Even the biggest MNCs don't invest 100% on marketing. Now, why do business owners think on that way? Right? I know where you're coming and what you're asking is about, let's say coaches or anybody thinks that I want to invest 100% on marketing. That is the hyper scale stage. You can only invest then when you have a consistent income that can take care of your overheads.
Correct.
If you have like 3 lakhs expenses, if your 3 lakhs is taken care, remaining you invest. Don't think that I'll go invest. So it's basically you need to understand where to control it initial stage. So when you're starting off, you can reinvest the 10%, get some inquiries, start testing it out. The one sale you get, right? Increase that 10 to 15%.
Okay.
Again, if you get another sale, increase that to 15 to 20% marketing budget. You again get another sale, go 25%, 30%. Have budget for spending. Many people have budget for saving. They have budget to make everything else. But you need to fix a budget for marketing that you have to spend. That means it is the goal to go and spend.
Yeah.
You cannot have something that I'm just going to keep this. You need to have goals and you need to spend that money that per month. In fact, I tell my marketing that I have this much money I want to spend on marketing no matter what. Tell me how to spend it. Because I know if I'm spending, I'm going to get it back using my products.
Yeah.
So that stage will come in. But when you're initial stages, it's about staying that controlled for a very longest time. Like next 1 year, 1.5 years. Having that control and understanding and sticking onto it, what makes it. Even when I built SaaS Universe, not many people know. My revenue initial months were only 1,20,000. Okay, like when I started making, because we were at very huge scale.
Yeah.
We started off with that number. Like per month in 30 days, 1.2 lakh was probably, that was like our minimum daily income. But we said, no, we're going to start from scratch. We opened a brand new incorporation company, no money in the company. I had the product ready and I followed the same pattern to build it to this stage.
Very nice.
I've never taken money from anybody else to build this company.
That's very interesting what you said.
Yeah, like because I was like, get money, use that, put on ads. Get money, put on ads. Now we've reached a stage where we have sufficient income, which takes care of all my expenses. I have money to invest on marketing. Now I look at acquiring customers fast. But it took us almost like 1.5 years to do that.
Yeah. Even with all those experience and everything, sometimes we need to have those,
Patience.
Patience, yeah.
I feel business is about patience.
Absolutely.
Like, I know we all want to do it fast. But if you go fast in a wrong direction, you will crash and you will end.
Absolutely.
Right? You need to be conscious when you're starting. You will know where to take risk. Because when you have a business like recurring and you know that you're like taking a bet on 20% of your revenue, you have nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
Because next month in 30 days, you're going to get back that money. Right? That's the beauty about building a business. So you can build this in any stage. And believe me, I've done this over and over and over again. Not one time. I've done it multiple times, starting a company with nothing and growing it to like multi crores using just zero. Because
Amazing.
we are super compliant. I mean, I have a CFO team also.
Yeah.
Like I tell all my taxes, GST, it's up to date.
Yeah.
Like we take it very seriously as a company, and whatever we earn, whatever is there, it's completely there. It's on papers. It's on filing. I tell them like whatever is there, I want it to be like a public limited company. Tomorrow, if my vision is like taking it to a bigger company,
It will happen
I
very
need to
fast.
behave like that right from today.
Absolutely.
Right? I cannot behave like a small business owner thinking, okay, I'm going to save some money on GST. I'm going to save some money on income tax. I'll do. No, I'm thinking like a private limited company which make 1,000 crores. So even if I'm making any revenue today, I need to be like that. I need to be compliant. My mindset is what makes me think like that.
Absolutely. Yes, Karthik. The most interesting question that I have is like for the business owners. Let's say I'm already a business owner. Now, how do I actually use your services? What are the things, what are the components which are there in your SaaS universe? Can I scale my business using this? Let's say I become wherever I am to $1 million business or $1 billion business. How scalable is the your business model currently?
Absolutely. I think when we started in 2020, so the focus was about building it to help business owners of every industry, whether they're from manufacturing, they're into travel, event organizing, insurance agents or trainers and coaches, all of them. So we were serving the direct customers to get marketing and sales. So our focus was only two areas. So you can market your product, you can get leads. And once you get leads, you can automate using systems and you can scale it up. So over the period of time, when we launched the SaaS Universe, that's in 2024, we shifted from B2C to B2B. So at this point of time, we only work with digital marketers, freelancers, and some of them who are looking to start a new business.
Okay.
So what this entire ecosystem helps you is, it's about every business right now needs marketing and sales. Right? The problem with most of the businesses are, let's say they have a sales team. Right now they're getting inquiries maybe on Meta ads. The lead comes in, it comes to a CRM, it goes to Google Sheet, and then team is calling them and they're not picking the phone. After 1 hour, it's gone.
Gone, correct.
There's no follow-up. So as a business owner, you can't track what's happening.
Absolutely.
So rather what we built was, when a lead comes in, immediately it sits on a CRM. A message goes to the customer saying that thank you for inquiring, give us a call back on this number. That same message can be notified to the business owner or the sales manager that you got a new inquiry. This is the name, email ID, phone number. Now you give a call to them immediately. And if you're using IVR calling, the call will get recorded and it will go to your dashboard automatically.
Wow. Call gets recorded automatically.
Yes. So it gets recorded and it goes to the dashboard. And you as a business owner can track that how many inquiries came today. We got like 20 inquiries. And in that 20, my team reached out to 12 people. And in that, let's say 6 people are positive and 6 people were not relevant. So you can segregate and manage this entire automation.
Wow.
So you can automatically like track everything. And that's the biggest problem that is solving for business owners. Now to implement this, you can't implement it directly. Right? Like we can't go just teach business owners to do it.
Correct.
So in between, there are people who move this are the digital marketers.
Absolutely. Yes.
So they're like the backbones. Now think
Technical
about it.
also.
How many businesses want to do it themselves? Very few, right? They don't want to do it themselves. They want digital marketers to manage it. So what we did was, we want to serve customers undoubtedly. But in between, we started working with digital marketers. So we give them everything that they require as a tool. How to get leads, managing, automating through WhatsApp, or having all the messages in one single place. And once they get these messages and control over that, you can track any business very easily. Like you can get numbers. Like data is everything to grow business.
Correct.
So you can know like how much is your ad spend, how many leads you got, how many new customers you got, how much money did you spend on ads, what's your cost per lead, what's your cost per acquisition. So these are some of the metrics that many businesses are not able to track.
Correct.
Because they're completely unorganized in marketing and sales.
Correct.
Our mission is to organize them first. Like automate every part of that. Now to do this mission, either we can do to customers, which we were early doing, but we shifted our vision from there. The reason is, if I'm helping direct business owners, let's say I get 300 customers per month. We've done 300 pretty easily. So in 300 customers, if I'm acquiring 1 month, I'll be able to serve only 300 people. That's yearly maximum going to be about
3,600.
3,600. So you can't serve more than 3,000 businesses a year. At scale.
Correct.
Like if you look at Zoho or any of these businesses, they have crores of accounts.
Yes.
Right? Now, how do you scale up to that extent? You can't do it. So what we decided was, we will get people with the same mission to do it with us.
change the business model?
Have like 300, 500 digital marketers who in turn have hundreds of businesses.
Okay.
I told you about the number, right? We almost serve closely to about 7,000-8,000 businesses today.
That's how you scaled.
Yeah, scaled
Wow.
in 6 months.
Yeah.
Now we're not scaling that overnight with the customers. If I'm directly going, I would have got maybe 1,000 by now.
Yeah.
But how the hyperscale is coming, because every business uses this. Like if you see Google, there are Google resellers. If you see any of the businesses, they are franchisees.
Correct.
Right? Even McDonald's cannot just sell burgers by themselves. They need franchise, they need network.
Owners, yes.
So every single network should be created with the same sole purpose. How can we like be on the same mission? So for software as a service, we are that universe which we are creating for marketers, that you become the channel of this entire mission and you go serve the customers. Whatever you need the product, we're going to develop it. So I have a large development team. So we develop it, we include all the AI, we include like, we go really, really deep in automating everything using AI right now. And tomorrow people don't even have to log into the dashboard. The goal is like just chat with your staff. Like we are creating something called AI agents, AI staff. So if you just ask your staff, like tell me a summary of last 2 days, it should just go to your CRM. It should identify you got like 60 leads. In that 60 lead, 30 are irrelevant, 30 are relevant. And in that I can see that these people have responded and this is the hot leads. These 5 people, if you call today, there's a chance of conversion. This is the kind of data you need to take your business to new level. So we're working on the whole technology to build it and educating marketers how to use it, and marketers in turn do it for business owners. And some of the enthusiast business owners learn it themselves and use it, or they even start a parallel business by becoming a marketing agency. That's how
Very
it works.
beautiful. Yeah. So you're working on artificial intelligence.
Right.
So primarily I work on human intelligence. That's the amazing thing. Okay. So you're saying like you started serving the business owners first, even though your product caters to all the business owners.
Correct.
Then looking at the scale, right? How you can serve more people. That's how you went a lot more narrow.
I feel like the end benefit is for a business owner.
Yes.
Because it's just different channels that a company has to scale their sales. That's what we follow. So as a company, if I'm just doing business owners, I can still do it.
Yes.
But we choose not to go with business owners, but rather go with marketers, because it's easy to scale up with the right partners.
Right.
If you have the right agencies, each of these agencies have 200 clients, 300 clients. Now, if I'm able to sign up one agency, I'm getting 200 customers into the ecosystem.
Correct.
So there's no need to go and serve every single business. That's our business model. Second is there's a conflict of interest. Now think I'm working with a digital marketing agency. They are also selling to business owners. Even if I'm directly selling to business owners, there's a conflict.
Correct.
Right? Because the intentions are not same. So we decided we will never give it to any businesses directly.
Okay.
You come to me, you have to come through the channel of my agencies only. So I don't give you any account directly if you want for your business. But if you're a marketing agency, then we work with you. That's it.
Okay. Very beautifully segregated. That's again, I'm saying about the clarity of thought.
Correct. So I feel like once you have that clarity, there's no conflict of interest. Each one of you are working on your mission. So you know that end of the day, they have the business owner market and we are going to serve the digital marketing space. So this gives us more clarity with that.
Very beautiful. So now let's say a business owner who has scaled his business now from $0 to $1 million. And is your system scalable of taking that kind of a thing and from $1 million to $1 billion, whatever level he wants to scale, like unlimited level, is that technology ready for it?
See, technology, the beauty about the technology itself is scalable. Because if you see in the world, the top 10 richest right now belong to tech companies.
True.
You don't have a real estate business there. Right? If you see like Microsoft, Bill Gates has built it. Like Meta is built by Mark Zuckerberg. Elon Musk is into cars, but end of the day, it's a backbone technology.
Yeah.
So there is no company out from any other industry apart from being in tech. So if there's a bigger company that's built in this world, it's only using tech. So the scalability is that.
Correct.
That means every person on this planet needs technology to survive even more right now. Earlier, at least, it was like, okay, we can use it, we cannot use it. But now you have no escape. right? You have to live with this whole technological shift that's happening. Even with artificial intelligence, what's coming in, everything is going to take over from your thought process itself.
Yeah.
Right? What are you thinking at this point? Like the moment before you think, you're pulling out your phone and just asking a question either to ChatGPT or Gemini. Right? So the moment you're asking a question, you're getting an immediate answer.
Correct.
So the threat of this is not about the technology, but it's about the usage of your brain. Right? Anything that's not used is going to break. It's simple as that.
Use it
right?
or lose it.
Yeah. So if you're not using your mind to think, you're outsourcing your thoughts to that chat. Right? You're already giving up the usage.
Correct.
Why school system had this memory system was because you can remember, you can think about it.
Use it more.
It's a
and
fantastic model. Why school system is so amazing? People say that it's very outdated. I don't think so, because if it's not changed in last 100, 200 years, there is something that's working, right?
Yeah.
People have the memory, people are thinking, they're remembering things. So it is like giving work to your brain. And right now in the world, we are just stop using it at this point.
Yeah, with the AI coming in, it's going to be even more difficult. Yeah.
And you have like glasses coming in. You have some watch that comes in. Like tomorrow, like what will you do? It's almost everything is outsourced. Right? So it's very scary world we are moving into, because if you see, the physical health of humans are gone already. Right? Because people came up with more convenience. They had elevators, they have lifts, they have cars, they have bikes for everything. Like even you have a buggy in a resort to go from the reception to your room. Like where is the physical? So physical was killed for humans. That's why the lifespan came down. People started having more problems, more disease, more side effects, because people got convenient.
Correct.
And right now with Swiggy coming in, let's say like you have Blinkit or Instamart, you're sitting at home and pressing an app and you're getting everything to your doorstep. That was the first level of impact for humans, if you look at. Because earlier people were strong because they used to work in fields and walk around. Now people don't even walk. Like even we, right? In a whole day, I don't even know how many steps I'm walking. Because I'm sitting here, I'm going in a car, I'm sitting in my office, I'm working, we can't get up from the laptop. It's a very bad lifestyle we live. But at the second part was not about your physical health. Now it's impacting your mental health.
Mental health, very important.
And it's a very big shift. People are not realizing it. But imagine at one point of time, people can hardly think. You ask them like, where is this? They'll find out device and they'll try to ask, where is my phone? Where is my key? Because everything is going to have trackers. So if you don't think anything, like the way your health is affected physically, you're also going to see mentally it's going to affect a lot in the future.
Agreed. So mental health is one of the biggest problem that India is currently facing. The whole world actually, in fact, right? That's one of the area that I focus too much on that, because if your mental health is not there, your regular health will not be there. Because even before the diseases comes out, right, it can be a cancer, heart attack, whatever that you're looking at it, the first thing that it will show at an emotional level, at the mental health level. And that can be corrected at that stage only. But most of us, we don't know, we allow that. For example, cancer, right? The cancer comes because you're suppressing your emotions. If that can be fixed at that level, you'll never get cancer. Imagine how much people actually, suffer because of these problems, right? Thank you for bringing that. It's a very important topic.
I also learned something very interesting in this angle was that many people think like, will your thoughts really impact your physical health?
Absolutely.
Right? So people ask that, and many people are like, no. But actually it does. The simple reason is the moment you think about your favorite sweet, right? There is some emotion that comes in, right?
Absolutely.
Like you see a person that you like, automatically there's an emotion creating. So how is it creating? Because your thought is coming in, you're imagining, and that is kind of affecting your physical health,
correct,
physical body, every cell of your body. So even if you think about negative things, it is still going to restructure your cell in negative terms.
Absolutely.
Right? So I strongly believe that. Like, in fact, like in my personal life, anybody speaks negative, I'm away from them. I don't want anybody to come and tell me that, oh, you should think about to do this. The moment I get that answer, they're out of my zone. Because I tell them, either I do
Energy is important.
Yeah, I do it, I'll win, or I'll just learn. That's it. There's nothing like losing, right? What am I going to lose? Either I learn or I will just like go on doing the second one. So I think your environment, your mindset, your thought process, and once you are at that speed, you should just not look anywhere. It's like the blinders on that horse.
Absolutely.
Right? You look around, you'll get distracted. So I think mindset is everything. That's what matters.
Super, fantastic. Thanks for covering that topic also. Very important. Even for kidney, people, they go through the kidney challenge, right? They go through this fear at the emotional level, and that can be removed very easily. Where people take like years together, going through that. It takes just couple of hours to get them out of this fear. Unfortunately, people don't know. Yes. So now let's say, so you are saying the SaaS universe that you have built is scalable to $1 million and even to $1 billion company,
Yeah, because
whatever the level that.
tech is like the most scalable thing on this planet Earth. There's only one thing in business you can scale is tech. Because you build it for once and you give access to anybody without the delivery of service. That's the beauty about it. You get a customer, for example, let's say take Netflix. What is a Netflix? It's an OTT platform. It streams videos and it gives you movies. Now, if they acquire a customer, do you think Netflix has to work to serve the customer?
No.
They just give a login ID, password, take the money and they're done.
That's it, yes.
You build it for once, but you scale it forever. Now, that's a business model which can scale you to next level. And that's what is software as a service. Like you see Microsoft, you see like internet usage, electricity, like you speak about phone bills, your geo connection. All these are like highly scalable models because once you start using it, you don't have to serve that customer. That's what makes it scalable. Correct. The only difference between two businesses are if your customer is onboarded, you have to serve the customer, you don't have a scalable model. If you get a customer, you don't have to serve the customer. They just pay you for the product and usage. That's where you are scalable.
Super. Now, one more question, especially this is for the coaches. There are a lot of coaches who are there. They really want to scale themselves. But the thing is, for the coaching industry, you've also been a coach. They themselves is a product.
Right.
Correct? Now, as a coach, how they can use your system and process and how they can scale? How can they enhance their profitability?
So let's think about a coaching model today. So if a trainer and coach is getting in, the first thing, their biggest asset is their communication.
Correct.
It's not even their knowledge. People say it's knowledge, nothing. If you can speak well, if you can connect with people, you have a business.
Yes.
Second one is the knowledge that they have. Right? That means what they know. Third one is about how can you communicate that knowledge in the easy terms to people. So if you can have these three skills, you can end up becoming a good coach.
Yep.
Fourth one and the fifth one comes in your value system. What's your intention? How do you want to help people? How to get result? All that comes in later part. So for coaches right now, the biggest challenge is that information is no more valid.
Correct. It's available.
It's not
free.
valuable.
Yeah.
Now tell me what information you're talking about. I can open my AI. I can give you better answers than anybody else.
Correct.
Because it's a combined intelligence of millions of human beings. So information is gone right now. The value of information is gone. It could be even like earlier for a consultation with even a doctor, we had to wait, take a consultation, go and ask them that one question. Today, people are using specialized networks like websites which are connected with AI, which is trained on these to get that questions and answers easily. How correct it is, that's a second topic.
Second question.
But it's just going to improve over the period of time. Next 3 years, 5 years, it can predict diseases better than probably practicing doctors. Right? Because a doctor knowledge is limited to the diseases that he served or she served. But AI has knowledge to millions of data, millions of information. So the probability of getting a right answer is going to increase over the period of time. So if you look at all of this, even for a coach, information is not valid today. It's not valuable.
Correct.
The only thing that trainers and coaches need to focus on is about getting result to people and make them work.
Correct.
If you can make, there's one rule in business. If you can make people lazy, you will make a lot of money. Simple.
Yeah.
What do you think Blinkit is doing?
Yeah.
Click on the app, they'll give it to your doorstep. Can't we walk and do? We can.
We can.
But we don't wish to do it. Now, if as a coach, you're telling your clients or your students that go do all this hard work, you lose clients. First thing is about solving that problem for them. Let's say there is a digital coach who's helping business owners grow their business. Now, how this digital coach can scale up is, first is about teaching them how to run ads, how to get leads. The more leads comes in, the more prospect comes in. Teach them how to sell, give them a framework. Now, these business owners improves. So they have a framework, they have a lead, they know how to sell. And once this is done, the knowledge transfer is over. Why do they need this coach hereafter? Nothing. That's where we come into place. Let's say a business digital coach is there. They teach all the knowledge to their clients. Now, instead of just giving them knowledge, give them a software product that they use for their business. once they start using it, they can stop learning from you, but they will never stop using the product.
Correct.
It's
Addiction. Oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen, exactly. So that's what I was telling. It's just like the McDonald's story, right?
Yeah.
McDonald's started with one place and they were trying to sell more burgers.
Hmm.
They're like, Ray Kroc was like, I want to sell more burgers. So people are like thinking about how can we sell more. But that's where the banker comes and tells that you're not in burger business. How much profit are you making? 15 cents per burger. Let's say you increase 10,000 more sales. How much money can you make? Hardly anything. But you're actually in the real estate
business, yes.
because you're owning the place where the burger is there. So your business is not from burger, but your business in the location that you own. You're taking it on lease. Owner is giving to you at 1 lakh. You're renting out to your own franchisee at 1.5 lakh. You're making 50,000 profit on the rent itself. Or you buy that property and rent it out at 1.5 lakh. You're making 1.5 lakh. That's your income that you make. But for digital businesses, what's happening? A lot of people are still trying to sell that burgers itself.
Yeah.
They're seeing how can I sell more courses, more people. That's wrong. You need to sell your services on the platform which you own.
Very important.
The saying in McDonald's was that you don't make money from the burgers you sell, but you make the money where the burgers are cooked.
Where the burgers are?
Cooked.
Yeah, real estate.
So if you're giving services, it's not the money that you make in service. You need to deliver the service on the platform that you own. Now that's what is digital real estate today, and that's why we come into place.
Very nice.
So the entire software space every business requires, put in that service for them, but you own the platform, you collect the payment, and even if the client stops learning from you as a coach or business owner or whatever, they're still going to use the product and pay you subscription. I have clients paying me right from 2020 till date, and most of them I've not even interacted for the last 3-4 years.
Wow.
And they're just continuing paying that. But that's the power of technology.
And they're paying continuously without interruption.
Yes, my team gives a call to them or sends invoice. Since their whole business runs on it, how can they cancel it?
Wow.
Their website is live, their landing page is live, their WhatsApp is connected, email is connected. Now if they disconnect this connection, their whole business is going to suffer. So technically, I'm the oxygen for the business, right? If I stop oxygen, that business will die.
So you're saying for the coaches and trainers, the right way of looking at it is, in a simple word, not only your coaching, because now the information is available everywhere, even with AI coming in, sooner or later you're going to become obsolete. The one and only way where you can survive and be thriving in this business is how can you integrate the software along with what you're doing it, so that you can also build a subscription-based model. Correct?
Absolutely. Always your third level is about teaching what you're doing.
Correct.
Think about it. Level 1 is to attract customers. Level 2 is to give a roadmap. Your level 3 is what? Actually helping them to become a person like you.
Yeah.
You either tell them you become a coach, you become a yoga trainer, you become a practitioner. Now, if they want to become a practitioner themselves, they need a business model.
Correct.
They need all the tools and systems that they require. What you do with your clients is you give this tool of your own, get them to build their business on it. They also win because it's easy for them. They trust you. Second is they will stay with you for longer because you own the platform.
Super. Fantastic. This is a different thought process, right? Now, we have just shifted a trainer or coach into a business owner now.
Absolutely.
That's very important. Now, Karthik, tell me, like, how somebody can sign up for this, and what should be the starting point?
Just log into like SaaSUniverse.ai. So that's our website. So you can find all the information. You can book a call with our team, get on, just see everything. And if that fits your business, if you feel that's what is going to change your business model, then you can go for it. Because our goal is not about you buying the product, but making your business so empowered with that one thing that can scale your business. Because the problem with coaches and agencies are your services are intangible. Now tell me, why should I pay you 50,000 rupees every month for maintaining my social media?
Correct.
There's no tangibility, right?
Correct.
I can't see that right now.
Correct.
When you include that with a software which manages the whole business, now people look at, okay, there's a software included, there's a service included. We call this as value proposition. So if you have the value of the product that you're giving, now you don't become just your knowledge business, but you become a real business with a product.
Very good.
So once you include that, like I've learned this beautiful concept called price modality, right? For instance, let's say it's very relevant to coaches. So I'll tell you that. So let's say a coach writes a book. What amount can they sell it at? Your knowledge, maybe 300, 500.
300, yeah.
If you convert that knowledge into an online course, you can sell it at 5,000.
Yes.
If you convert that into an offline 2-day, 3-day training, you can charge them 20,000.
Yes.
If you convert that same knowledge into a 1 year of implementation, you can charge them 1 lakh.
Correct.
If you include this whole knowledge plus implementation on your own platform, you can charge them 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs. Wow. 300 to 3 lakhs.
Exactly. So that's what is price modality. You need to power up your offers with so many things that people feel that 3 lakhs is nothing to pay to you, because I'm getting the knowledge, implementation, consultation, I'm getting a mastermind, plus I'm also getting a tool from you. I don't need anything else. I just need you. And once you get customers like that, now your business is like never dying. It's like a recurring business, right? That's how you build ecosystem and you sustain it. It's not getting customers and selling it, but how can you maintain with them and they can pay you every single month.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Now, for a digital marketer who are actually, getting started, right? One of the things is that you give them the software so that they are delivering it to the end client with the software. What other things they can do actually?
See, it solves all their tools. That's the vehicle. Any digital marketer has to get result for their customers.
Correct.
You need a vehicle to do that.
Right.
Let's say they want to get more leads. What are the steps? First thing is understanding the message. Second is creating an ad, either creative or a video, running it on Meta or Google. Once people see that, they click on the link, and that's where we come into place. Once they click on the link, you need a web page, you need a landing page. Once they submit that, the lead has to go to the downloadable Excel file. Instead of doing that, the moment they click on it, they inquire, it comes to your CRM and notifies you within 10 seconds that you got a new inquiry. For a business owner, how quickly they get back to a lead is equally relevant to the conversion that they make.
Correct.
If they get back within 10 seconds to 30 seconds, now you already have the attention of your client, which many businesses are lacking.
Correct.
Just become that in their business. That's it. Give them leads in 10 seconds to their phone without logging in anywhere. If you can solve this problem as a marketer, I mean, you have India's 7.5 crore MSMEs. That's the size of market you can serve. Even if, let's say, 3 crore businesses are so big, these people are looking for solutions like this. And you have the opportunity right now, which others don't have. Grab that opportunity as a marketer, go to them, show them, set it up for them. And they don't want to learn about it. They just want the service. They tell you, I'm going to pay you 20,000 a month. And you just get 10 clients, you can make 2 lakhs very easily online, even if you're just starting off. And you can also have like 500 clients, 1,000 clients to scale this up. Because you're not delivering anything work.
Correct.
You're delivering only login ID password to them.
Beautiful. That's how they can scale.
Exactly.
And they can also, we also call it as value ladder, that the price, that where you are starting from 300 to 3 lakh rupees. The value ladder can be enhanced big time. Brilliant, Karthik. That was amazing to, hear one of those greatest, the stories of Indian startups, I would say. And I'm sure that you'll be scaling it like a rock or to the moon with all the things that you just now told. All the best. And keep doing the great work. And India needs more entrepreneurs like you so that we can accelerate this to the next level. I have one more question before we wind up, right? So now let's say, now this is made in India. Now let's say I want to sell this abroad. Let's say a different country.
Right.
Do I have a provision to do that?
Yes. So the product what we are building is a global product.
Yeah.
Because world is your market, right? Every business owner has the same problem when it comes to marketing and sales. They need to get lead, they need to automate that. So what we did, we enable that for any currency they use, any country, any pin code they use, you can have it. So we even right now have clients in UAE, we have clients in Africa who are using, we have some of the clients in other countries. So the best part is about, though it's built in India right now, and but we can sell it to across the world in any language they want, and any business out there, if they have the problem with marketing and sales, is a universal problem. This problem can never die any day. I'm telling, because new businesses come in, and why businesses are failed, because they don't have good marketing, they don't have good sales. It will never fail because of operations. It always fails because there's no marketing, there's no sales, there's no revenue or cash flow. If these 4 things are fixed for every businesses, the world is waiting for this.
Yes.
And as a marketer, or if you're looking somebody to start up a business and working professional, then you can always jump in. You can take that step, be the digital entrepreneur, build your own SaaS business, become the tech CEO of your company. And we technically back you up with all the technology, all the AI thing that's coming in. We build the technology. Best part is about you use your brand name and you go forward with that. That's how I built it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Karthik, once again for coming here, coming to Infinity Elite Club and sharing all your knowledge here. Because one of our vision is to make sure that India, one of those greatest country again, and we are helping a lot of those professionals to transition into a business owner, and those of them are already business owners, how we can help them to scale the business. Because mainly I focus on working on the brain, human intelligence, which is very
Thank
important.
you so much for having me here, Karthik. I think even the name of Infinity or the kind of moment you're doing, I think it's much more required than the past. Because since the brain is right now going to be outsourced to AI, so it's much more required to keep them active. I think what you're doing is a great job. So I also look forward. And many business owners need the mindset, because see, mindset is not even just about thinking. I think it also depends on a lot of factors around you.
Yes.
Right. So if we can get those factors right and being with that continuous improvement, it can impact them. So I had a great time today talking about a lot of things which I've actually not shared many places. So thanks for bringing out those answers to you.
So what is a trigger point? Like somewhere when you were in this journey, right? Something might have happened, and after that you took this pivot, this change. What was that turning point?
Okay, it's a very personal trigger point, to be very frank, because when I was starting on this journey, I was not that serious. 2014, 15, 16, it didn't work. I started a business, it failed. I had to pay literally salaries from my pocket, which I didn't have. So at that moment, probably I really knew the value of money. Okay, now even if it was like 20,000 rupees at that point, which was still a big money for me then, but when I didn't have to pay that, right, that was the exact point where I understood that no matter what we speak, you should have money in your bank account.
Correct.
Stop preaching, build business, make money, then you talk. Then people will listen to you. Okay, don't give information without doing it. That's the one thing I said. My focus is not going to be about talking, but it's about doing. I'll build something that's so big that I will really have the way that I speak is going to impact people later. I think that after that, I think 6-7 years, my only focus was about building something, right? So though there was a lot of information knowledge. So I think everybody's life, your thoughts will be great. But one thing I've learned in life is that if you speak when you've actually not accomplished, your words have no value.
People can make out.
You have no value. In fact, you might be telling the right thing, still people will not value. But when you do something in that field and then you speak about it, every word becomes a history. Now, first is you need to become the person who becomes to make that history. So first is build something, show what exactly is there. Then when you actually go speak, it counts a lot. I think these are some of the trigger points which internally, subconsciously is always affected, thinking that, okay, I'm telling the right thing, but people are not understanding, right? But then now we say something, people are like writing it down, making notes of it. I think that's the only difference. The thought has not changed. The knowledge is not, knowledge is increased, but end of the day, the vision was same, idea was same. Only difference is about then was speaking, but now it's doing and speaking. So I think anybody who wants to like give any message to world, be a practitioner, make it, and then you speak, the whole world will listen to you.
Thank you, Karthik. Amazing. And thank you once again for being here. And it's a privilege that you accepted here and came here and shared this amazing knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.